Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and I'm here with another Pauper League. Yeah, we're going to be playing some DGen Pauper here, and I'm going to be playing Affinity. This is a deck I started working on, and then, I was playing some other decks. I actually went through a pretty cool series on the channel recently where I was brewing a Pauper deck and then played it. So go check that out if you haven't seen it. Channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. There's going to be a link in the description to go to the channel, so go check that out if you haven't seen it if you're interested. But this is just Affinity in Pauper. This is a deck, again, I started working on, and then I don't even really know why I dropped it, but Deadly Dispute is just like such a strong new card, and nobody's really playing it. I'm not really sure why. People are just sticking to Blue-Red Affinity, but I think Deadliest Dispute could be the way to go. When I played this deck, it was really strong, and this card was great. So I'm going to try it again here. And I made some changes to the deck. There is a Pauper challenge from me tomorrow. This will probably be a little bit later for all of you watching, but I may play in that challenge, and I kind of wanted to test this, so I'm going to run this through a league. So all I've really done is changed up some sideboard cards from the last league and cut one Ichor Wellspring, cut one Deadly Dispute, and added two Echoing Truth, basically to deal with Storm. And then again, changed up some sideboard cards. I added a couple Duress and a Cast Down. It's hard to find room for everything, but we're down to two Hydroblast, one Dispel, the third Echoing Truth, one Pyroblast now, and then triple Cart Clan Shaman, and then three Ancient Grudge for the mirror. Uh, and that's basically the list. I think this is one of the strongest decks in the format. I don't know if this Disciple build is good, but this seems like it's really strong. One in the mirror, and it's just a good card because like against Chatterstorm, like multiple Disciples plus a Tog, you can find wins pretty fast that way too. So if they don't have a quick win, you can just kill them quickly with Disciples plus a Tog plus Fling, or even without Fling, just like attack with a Tog and then sack four artifacts or something with two Disciples. It deals 8 more damage. So there's a lot of cool stuff like that, and I think Deadly Dispute is really strong. It's like if you want more card advantage in the deck, which I always do, I think this is the best option, better than Of One Mind. It's also black, goes well with Disciple. Our mana is different than most as well because look at all these early black and red plays, and our only blue cards are Thoughtcast and Echoing Truth. So we're kind of black-red affinity splashing like these blue cards off Prism and these duels and some seats. So I think our mana is decent, and this is good. This is going to be a pretty fun one. Let's just get right into a league and see how this deck goes. See you in round one. All right, welcome to round one with this Deadly Dispute Affinity deck. We're against, I want to say that's Poo Poo Head, but it could be Poo Poo Had or Popo Had. I don't know. I'm just going to call him Poo Poo Head. And I just wanted to say if you want to support my channel, if you like my content, the best way to do so is just subscribe to the channel. There's a link down below that you can do that. You can also click on this dog in the bottom right here. It's a free way to support me. It helps me out. So thank you so much if you want to. Let's get right into this though. All right, 0 land. Let's toss it. I think we need to go to 5. This is just unfortunate here. Just not drawing any lands, and now we have 1 seed. Even if it was like a black land, this hand wouldn't be that good. So let's just go to 5. Opponent kept 7, I believe. Oh, they're on 6. Oh man, we have this 1 land hand now on 5. We're on the play. We can go Disciple, and then if we draw a land, we can. If we draw a land, they kept 6. If we don't draw a land, though, we just don't do anything. We do have these companions. I think I just need to go to 4. Just unfortunate start to the league here. All right, let's get these Echoing Truths out of here because we don't even know if those are going to be good. And maybe just get this Atog out of here too. Just keep like 2 artifact lands, a companion, which can be another land, and then a removal spell. Just Atog is just not going to be that good yet. So multi 4 against 6. We're on the play too, which is actually kind of bad. So yeah, against Storm. Okay. I think I'm just playing Disciple at this point. Probably just going to have basically no chance in this game against Storm in game 1 on a multi 4. But we do have a bunch of sideboard for the matchup. Triple Cart Clan Shaman, 2 Duress, 2 Hydroblast, a 3rd Echoing Truth, and a Dispel. That's a lot. So it's a lot of cards to bring in here. And I did want to say I want to play against this deck and Affinity Mirrors because if I do play the challenge, then this is what we're going to be playing against. Ooh, nice. Get to drain them for one. Yep. I'll use the ability. Knight's Whisper. They might just be setting up. Or they're just going off. They used a counter on Needle. Doesn't really matter for them. I'm not going to shock them here. I don't even have 3 artifacts yet. Okay, they're just going. Rite of Flame, Manamorphose, Sign in Blood. They already played a Peat Bog though, which is weird. That deck is just pretty nuts. Maybe if I play the challenge, maybe I should just play that deck. All right. Looks like they're just going off. They just go Chatterstorm, so I have to just draw Blue Source plus Echoing Truth here. Do I just shock? Okay, I was gonna say, do I shock one of their things, but I didn't. I didn't do that. I potentially should have. Let's see. 1 second. All right, had to pause for a second there. I think I already messed up this game though because I could have gone Galvanic Blast 1, block another one, then I only take 6, and then it's a 4-turn clock. I think now I'm supposed to just, let's see, what if I take 7 and then next turn Gal Blast 1? I can just Companion for a blue land here and then play the land. I think that's what I like. I could also just play Ichor Wellspring this turn, but let's just cycle this, I think. And then I think I can just get a tapped blue land here. Do I want Bridge or Bridge? Do I want Mistveil or Silver Bluff? I guess I just get blue-red. And I think I'm just going to block here because I don't really need Disciple to be able to drain them out. I just need to survive until I can draw Echoing Truth. So this can buy me time. Let's just trade for 1 squirrel and then pass. And I have 2 Echoing Truth that we could find. I don't know if I put them back on this hand or not. I can't really remember. Okay, another bridge. Let's just go Wellspring. There's a Mirror Enforcer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'm gonna go just shock one of the squirrels, and they might be able to like go off again soon here. I basically just need to top deck Echoing Truth at this point. I'm not dead next turn either though. They only have six squirrels, and I'm gonna have okay now 2 blockers. So nice. Mirror Enforcer, Mirror Enforcer. Now they don't even really have great attacks because they can attack with everything, and then they hit for only 4 damage, but I kill 2 squirrels, and then I go to 3, then they can't attack again. So this might be enough to stabilize even on a multi 4. The problem is they're just sitting there drawing cards, so they can maybe go off again soon. Could attack with 1, then block 2 things, go to 1. I think it's better to just not attack. Just pass. Again, I could have hit them down to 10. Wow. Do they have like a Seal of Fire in hand to kill me? No, not yet. Sign in Blood me. Damn. Okay. Sucks. That just felt pretty bad. Let's go Shaman, Duress, and all these. And I think the Mirror Enforcers are pretty bad. I think Galvanic Blast is honestly pretty bad too. I don't think I need to just hit them for 4. I don't know if I can take out that many. I think I do want Deadly Dispute and Wellsprings and a Tog. Seems good to draw into my hate cards. That's kind of how I win, I think, just drawing a bunch of cards into those. And I guess I guess I can side out like some number of disciples, even though it helps me with a fast win. It doesn't work. It's bad with Cart Clan, so I think going down on those is fine, and then keep some number of 4/4s in the deck. All right, this looks fine to me. So go down 2 disciples, 3 enforcers, and then bring in a bunch of cards. All right, ready to play first? Yes. I'm gonna keep this hand. We have Echoing Truth. We have Hydroblast. Looks good. I'm gonna just lead on Silver Bluff Bridge here. Get a blue source down. All right, they go star, go. I could get just slightly greedy and play Prism this turn. I just don't know if I have to. I think I can just bridge this turn though, because I can always Hydroblast a first day of class here. I guess they could have Duress into go off on turn 2, but so be it. I need to like take some type of risks, and playing a tap lane is not a huge risk. They cycle and then play a Peat Bog. Interesting. They're gonna Duress me? They're gonna go like Dark Ritual here? Oh, Lotus Petal, okay. Knight's Whisper, and then pass? Sure. Ooh, there's a Shaman. I mean, playing Shaman and passing seems pretty good to me, pretty safe. And yeah, they could have like a removal spell for this, but then I just have like a bunch of points of interaction here. So let's just do this. Not going to play Prism. I can play that next turn. I'm just going to continue to respect the Storm deck and just leave up these spells. I think I played poorly in one of my previous videos, just not respecting Cycle Storm enough and just playing too many spells and then dying. And I don't want that to happen, so I just need to play slowly here. Resolves. No, just passing? Okay. There's a Chromatic Star for us. Just start by attacking for 1. Then I think I'm going to go play Vault, play a Tog, pass. Kind of rough here if I need to sack any artifacts, but yeah, we can counter a first day of class, which is nice. We're kind of going to need Duress here. And they need to answer this Cart Clan as well. I have 2 pieces of interaction in hand and this on the table. Red mana. If they red a flame or something, do I just like counter it? I don't hate that, because then they might just be out of color mana. Oh, gut shot that. I think I just Hydroblast this. I guess they could have Pyroblast into go off, but I can't really stop that anyway. I think I just Hydroblast this. They did bring in the gut shots for the shamans. Okay, that resolves. That's good. Don't want to have to sack all my lands here. If they go off, that would be kind of annoying for me. Still something we could beat, but I would also like to save my Atog. I don't think I would be able to. Maybe playing this was a mistake. I should have just maybe played Star or Prism. All right, now they use the red mana for looting. That's fine. I don't see them usually playing this card anymore. I think it's just fine, but maybe not quite good enough. It's obviously pretty good here. They discard first day of class and Geothermal Crevice and then play a Needle. So they must have at least one more first day of class in hand. So that's good to know. Ichor Wellspring. I like that. Let's lead on that. Prism. I want to draw more cards here because I want to try to hit a land drop. And I could always sack lands to Shaman if I have to. It's sack here, draw. Nice, another land is good. And I can just attack for 4. Let's see. I can't quite kill them, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 plus 10. It's 14 damage. Damn, that is close. I just need to pass though. I could have killed. I was just not paying attention. I thought I wasn't even close. Oh man, I hope I don't get duressed into combo here. That would be so annoying. I mean, I guess I still have Shaman out, but I could have just killed them. There's no way they could have stopped that. It's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. I could have just played Chromatic Star or Prism, sacked my board, hit for 16 damage. All right, well, again, they still need duress or removal spell into combo. They're just going to try to make me use Shaman or something. Not sure exactly what they're doing. They have a bunch of mana. First day of class, resolves. Are they going to loot? Or are they going to learn? Intro to Prophecy, Dark Writ. Cast Intro to Prophecy, yep. They don't have green mana floating right now either. They did, but they used it. Again, if I lose this game, then I punted, but hopefully we don't get punished. Need to be a little bit more careful. Good practice here, though. I mean, if they top anything here, then that'll be interesting. We have a Preordain on the stack. What are they going to do? I'm assuming they're going to bottom here. They're probably looking for like an answer to this, but then they also need an answer to this. They should be able to tell that we have Echoing Truth, but man, I'm just kicking myself. I hate misplaying. It just feels like so bad. Like in your stomach, you're just like, oh God. Hurts. The misplays hurt. Hopefully we can take out Storm here. Again, I do want to play this matchup because I did want to test it. We're about even on time. I'm ahead of like 30 seconds. They're just tanking on this Intro to Prophecy for like a couple minutes. They top. Wow. They're going to just relay here or something. Another first day of class. See if they learn again. They discard Peatbog to cycle. Petal. Chatterstorm? Yeah. Okay. Well, we're fine now. Because then we just Echoing Truth. Let's just yield to these first day of class triggers. And I mean, I could kill these with Shaman, but I think I'd rather just Echoing Truth. I'm fine to show them Echoing Truth. I think it doesn't matter. All right, now we can just kill them. Whew, didn't get punished there. I mean, we do have a bunch of interaction in the deck. 3 Shamans, 2 Hydroblast, 2 Duress, 1 Dispel, triple Echoing Truth. That's a lot of hate. That is a lot of hate. I don't think you want Galvanic Blast. 2 Fling might be too many as well. Could take out 1 Fling, but I think that's a way to kill fast as well. Maybe get like a turn 3 win with turn 1 Star, turn 2 Atog, turn 3 another 1-drop artifact, attack Fling. Does that work? Or maybe Disciple, attack Fling. I don't even know if that works. I guess it depends if they take some damage, but... Ooh, man. I think I should actually keep this hand. I'm on the draw, and I have like a lot of interaction. Yeah, I only have 1 land, but I think I need to keep. Okay, rough. Do I play Star out onto if I don't draw land? Or do I just duress them? Land. Another copy of duress. Just gonna play this. They can't go off, they can't go off. They have a duress. I think I just take Chatterstorm here. Go. I assume they're gonna duress me. There's Crevice, there's Night's Whisper. They have 6 cards in hand. There's land, nice. I think we're gonna duress them again right now. Then they can't duress, take my duress. Let's go. I can take looting, but I can also just take first day of class. I think that's better. Let's just get that out of there, make it hard for them to combo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's their hand. Petal, ritual, looting, duress, ritual. They duress me. Sure. I want to just play Shaman plus Star next turn. It's nice to have a mixture of the hate cards, I think, because yeah, this dies to Gut Shot, but it doesn't get duressed. My Echoing Truths get duressed, but having these, a mixture of these and Dispel seems good to me. It's just harder for the opponents to fight when you have like a mixture of all these good hate cards, and they just take Fling over one of the artifacts. Interesting. Let's just go Star, Shaman, just to be safe. Pass. Now they need like a Gut Shot basically to be able to kill me. They played the duress. So they have these 4 and 2 unknowns that they've drawn. I think I'm fine to crack this Star because I want to draw more cards towards the lands here. So let's just go add red and then sack this for blue. Draw. Okay, now I should cycle for land, I think. Just go artifact land cycling, get a Seed of the Synod, just so we have good mana. Play Star and attack for 1. Nice. They basically need Gut Shot and like a bunch of stuff. We've taken Chatterstorm and first day of class, so they need to find copies of both of those cards still. There's the looting. Interesting that they just snap played the land first and then played the looting. I mean, that cannot be right. Discard Lotus Petal, Rite of Flame? Sure. So they have these 2 plus 2 unknowns now. Vault is actually a pretty good draw here. I definitely like deploying a Tog. I think deploying another... No, I should not deploy another Shaman because then they kill each other, but it also does protect me better against them fully going off. Another option is just play a Tog and play Ichor Wellspring right now. I'm just wondering if I need to play second copy of Shaman. It doesn't allow me to wrath them twice, but I doubt the game is going to come down to that. I'm definitely playing a Tog because I want to like threaten to kill them next turn. So now the question just is, do I play second Cartland Shaman just to be safe? Again, because if I have to use them both, it's better than if one gets gut shotted and I die. I think it is correct. I know they kill each other, but now they can't gut shot one in to go off, so they need to answer both. So it just makes me even safer against anything they could do. And then I have a bunch of artifacts that I can play and sack to a Tog to kill them. So this is just looking good here. Add red mana, draw. They have a bunch of mana. Rite of Flame, 3 mana. They have 2 rituals in hand. Seething Song, 5 mana. Sure. I don't really care about mana. They need to actually do something. Like they really need a first day of class. Okay, they have it. Intro to Prophecy. Do they also have the Chatterstorm here? That would be pretty annoying. Intro to Prophecy, bottom, bottom. 1 top, 1 bottom. That means they got a Night's Whisper. 2 outs for, they're still looking for the Chatterstorm, it looks like. Is that a looting from hand? They can looting from the graveyard still as well, so they still have a good chance to find it. They've played all these now. 2 cards in hand. They discarded Duress plus Peatbog. Ritual Chatterstorm. Are they gonna looting? At least I don't die on this board. So that's good. Chatterstorm. I do have to sack 3 artifacts here because I want my Atog to survive. Yield. They have 0 cards left though, so I'm still gonna have a board, and they're gonna just have a couple lootings in the yard. And I think it's gonna be hard for them to fully go off again. Also, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they have 10 squirrels. Let's see if they even attack with everything. Because I could just, if they attack with everything, I can just kill them. I don't even need to sack anything. I can just chump. Just see what they attack with. Yeah, they can't attack with everything. Okay. So now I think I need to sack 3 artifacts, keep my Atog around, rat their board, and then start drawing more cards next turn. So let's go add 1 mana, sack star. And then I need to hold control here. Ooh, I could have done that in response to the first day of class. I just didn't think I needed to, but that would have been an interesting play actually. So hold control, Cart Clan, sack Vault, Cart Clan, sack Bridge. Then I have all my colors still. Okay, then I get to Wrath. Yes, I'm down to 2 mana, but I can draw more cards here. Do I want to leave up Hydroblast for a flashback looting? I think yes is the answer to that. I can also just kill them. So never mind. They just die here. Because oh no, they don't die. They don't die. What am I talking about? I can only hit for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, never mind. But I couldn't likely kill them next turn, and I can just Hydroblast a flashback looting from them. So still looking good. They might just not do anything this turn. Because they'd have to use their Peatbog to looting. Yeah, we just got them. Nice. Just too much hate. I didn't play that well. There was definitely a couple things I could have done better. Let me try to think of them. One was obviously just killing them in game 2. And then in game 3, I guess I played fine in game 3. Again, I could have, the one play I could have done was sack to try to draw into exactly Hydroblast with first day of class on the stack. But I didn't know exactly what they were going to do. But once they played first day of class, I probably should have gone for it. Okay, I've got to fix this green screen, and I'll see you in round 2 here. All right, defeated Chatterstorm in round 1. This hand looks great. Snap keep. We could just lead on a bridge here. Maybe even turn 2 bridge plus disciple or something. We'll see. Could also blast plus disciple, or we have like a lot of options. If I lead Dross Forge, turn 2 I can either play second bridge plus either 1-drop. I can play Great Furnace plus both 1-drops. Or I can play Great Furnace plus Prism, but that's probably the least likely line. And looks like we got the mirror here. Echoing Truth, okay. Not the best card in the mirror, but potentially can Echoing Truth my Pathetic Prisms. That's a really, really slow divination. Okay, well now I don't want to. I don't want to let the opponent draw any cards. You serious? Alright. Yeah, let's just go Silver Bluff plus Disciple here. Next turn I might even play another tap land plus Prism. We'll see. A Tog? Or another Prism. Oh, Artifact Land Cycling. I mean, I like to see that, but I also don't, because it means they have a bunch of spells in hand, and it looks like it's just blue-red Affinity with this, because they have Darksteel. I don't even want to play this out yet, because I don't really have a bunch of stuff to sack to it yet, so I don't want this to just get Gallop Blasted as well. So I'm just going to play Prism Tap Land here, and then next turn I can play Prism a Tog, and then that's a little more stable. Again, you don't want to just run this out when you only have like 3 lands, and if they Galblast it, you'd have to sack 2 lands. That is not where you want to be. You want to wait until you have like good things to sack to protect it in this matchup from Galblast. Thoughtcast. Okay, well, whoever draws Thoughtcast is usually ahead. But we have Deadly Disputes as well. Can side out these Echoing Truths in this matchup for sure. Alright, there's a Companion and a Mirror Enforcer. We have a Companion as well. And Echoing Truth in a 4/4 is not great. I can kill a Companion. Let's see. Play Great Furnace, 4/5 artifacts. I can go up to 6/7, but I won't be able to play a Tog if I do that. Let's see here. What if I go play Star, play a Tog, 4, 5, 6, play a Tog, play Star, Galvanic Blast one of their 4/4s. Then that's all I can do. Alternatively, I can just go Star, Prism, Companion, Gal Blast. I think that's the line. So let's lead on Prism. Disciple. Okay. Does that change anything? 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I can play Disciple plus Gal Blast here. But I feel like playing Star, Companion, Gal Blast is still best. Let's kill their Companion. That way I can, if I need to Echoing Truth, Mirror Enforcer, I won't bounce my own stuff. Then next turn I can play like a Tog plus Disciple, which is pretty nice actually. Duress me? Sure. Main deck Duress is a nice one too in this meta. This meta is insane. I'll just trade here. My hand is pretty good with these 2 cards, so. And they a Tog. Okay, well I'm gonna have a Disciple down and a Deadly Dispute. That's actually great. Because Deadly Dispute really only costs 1 mana, I could just play Disciple, play Deadly Dispute, and then play a Tog using my treasure. I guess that's the line. It's a pretty sick line, actually. So let's go play Disciple, play Deadly Dispute. This card is really strong, I think. Sack Star. As long as they don't have Dispel. It's yes and yield. Another Atog. And there's a Fling. All right. I can Mirror Enforcer into a Tog, trigger Disciple again, and pass. This looks good. Then if they just threaten to just attack with a Tog, I can just block with Mirror Enforcer. All right, I mean, that's good. If they have like a, if they have literally Teamer Battle Rage, maybe they can kill me, but I'm not even sure if they can. And I'm likely to be able to kill next turn. Gear Seeker, that is fine. I think they're just dead to a Tog Fling here. Because each artifact represents 3 damage. And I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 artifacts. That's 24 damage. I don't even need to mess around with attacking, I don't think. I'm just going to fling them. I don't think there's anything possible they could have. Let's just do this. Red mana. I think we're good. Let's just yield to this. Just gonna sack and fling. Just no need to mess around. Just had it through the duress. They can sack Ichor Wellspring, but it doesn't do anything. Okay, sweet. Game one of the mirror, and let's see how much hate they actually have for us. I like Cast Down, I like Hydroblast, I like Ancient Grudge. Oh yeah, this is another thing I thought of. If Ancient Grudge is the best sideboard card in the matchup, I wonder if you're supposed to have one like either blue green or black green or just one green red even one green artifact dual that you could cycle a companion for Ancient Grudge, but you also have all these multicolor sources. I'm not sure if you need it. Um, but yeah, I definitely want all these cards. I think Reaping the Graves is also pretty good in the mirror. Echoing Truth is not good. I don't really like Pyroblast because Thoughtcast is really the only blue card you want to counter. And yeah, I guess you can counter Hydroblast, but it's not really where you want to be. Fling gets a lot worse. It's just hard to actually fling them through like Hydroblast and removal spells. People are better prepared post board. Not sure exactly how to sideboard here. I mean, I can go down like a Deadly Dispute and an Ichor Wellspring, but getting card advantage in the mirror is so good. I just don't know if I want to like cut any of these. I might have to cut some. This is kind of weird, but they're also going to be killing lands and stuff, so boarding out some of the 7-drop Affinity for artifact cards seems good. I don't want to board out any Disciples. I just have to play carefully around any Shamans from them, any of this card. Don't really want to overcommit early Disciples if I don't have to. 2 Deadly Dispute, 2 Ichor Wellspring now. I just don't want to go down any more 4/4s. Could board out the last Fling as well, but I think Reaping the Graves is good. A lot of times, like, we just end up trading 4/4s in this matchup. All right, let's run it like this. All right, game 2 in the mirror here. Snap keep this hand. This hand's totally fine. Might just run out a Disciple on 1. Might play Bridge. Haven't decided yet. See what we feel like. Also, it is good to have a plan of like what you want to do, but also you have to reevaluate your plan every time any situation, any change in the game state happens. They play land, that's a change in the game state. Now we are going to draw a card. Does our plan remain the same after everything that's happened? Probably. Nothing's really happened. We did draw another bridge, so getting bridges down now seems decent, but also playing the Disciple, it might be able to get in for some damage. I might be able to just like play Vault into Great Furnace Prism this game and then start playing tap lands. So I think that's what I want to do. So let's just Disciple on 1. It's kind of annoying for them if they are going to have any artifacts go to the yard. Ancient Grudge our land. Well, yeah, I'd like to use the ability. So that was a reason to lead on a tap land, but still looking fine here. Let's just bridge. That way I could just Hydroblast in a Tog if they play it. They do have their Grudge here. Duress. Okay. Be interesting to see what they take here. They might just take Deadly Dispute, but they also could take Hydroblast. I don't know what I'm going to play yet. I guess it depends what else they do, but I could just play another bridge. If I play Great Furnace and just leave up Deadly Dispute, it's not bad, because then if they go like try to kill your land, I could Deadly Dispute, but yeah, they had to just take that. Wow. I could go Great Furnace into Prism here. And they don't have a green source for this yet anyway. I think I like it. They're going to Gal Blast? No, they don't have it. Interesting. And they just don't have lands? Wow. They kept on the strength of this card probably. I'm also kind of surprised to see Duress post board, but sure. All right, let's just Prism right now and then probably just tap land, just keep developing the mana base. Nice. Deadly Dispute is great. This card is so strong. I think people really should be playing this card more. It sacks an artifact. It's just so synergistic with Disciple. Then it makes an artifact that sacks itself. Ancient Grudge. Okay. Another Ancient Grudge from hand. But it's also just like the best draw spell other than Thoughtcast that you can play. And I like to draw cards, so it seems good. Wow, I could just play a Tog right here. It's not bad. Can I kill next turn? I think I could. So I think I'm just going to play a Tog. They could have a Hydroblast, but then they also have to spend their turn doing that. I could cycle this for a land, but I kind of want to play this out if I can. So yeah, decent. Prism. Wow, that's desperate. So they might just die here. I can put 2 more artifacts minimum into play. Because I can go cycle for an artifact land, play the artifact land, play star. So that's 4, 5, 6 artifacts. And each one is representing 3 damage. So it's just game. Artifact land cycling. When 2 Ancient Grudge just isn't enough. Sack. Okay, nice. Got him. 3, 4, 5, 6. We were also 1 mana off of just playing out this companion as well. I didn't even count because we already had lethal. Opponent just got stuck on 2 lands there. Kind of unfortunate. I mean, they had Duress plus Grudge. They probably needed 1 more land. But yeah, we just got him. Nice. Nice little start to the league after a rough mulligan to 4 in match 1, game 1. Or game 1, match 1. See you in round 3. Let's go. Try to 5-0 this thing. All right, 2-0, beating the top 2 decks with one of the top 2 decks. Welcome to Pauper. We're in round 3. Let's keep this hand. This hand looks fine. Deadly Dispute, sweet, and blue-black. So 1, 2, and 3 decks that we're playing against here. Pretty funny. Might need to cycle Companion. We'll see. They're just passing with mana up. I don't want to play Chromatic Star and get like spell stuttered or countered. Maybe I'm playing too safe if I do that. Maybe I should just play Star. If they have Spell Stutter, it's so annoying though. Then they Spell Stutter into Ninja. We don't know if they're Fey or Blue Black Delver yet. Let's just play Star. Hope no Spell Stutter Sprite, please. I can't just play too scared. I need to just jam here. They're gonna counterspell it. That I would be fine with. I just wanted to play bridge this turn, and I was like, if I'm just too scared to play star, like what am I really doing? I need to just jam. And I wanted to play this first, because if they do have counterspell exactly, then I would want them to counter this. I'm fine with this. Because if I played land first, maybe they wouldn't counter it, because they might be thinking, oh, he's not playing a land. He has Chromatic Star, and he's going to try to cycle into a land next turn. But that's not really the case at all here. Okay, what do we want to do here? They likely do have counter up, but I don't really want to just play like a Thoughtcast and just get it countered. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Vault, and I'm going to cycle Companion, because then that gives me enough mana on the following turn to actually do something good. And I think this is the best way to play around a counterspell. Let's just cycle this. I guess what I could have done is on main phase cycle and then play a tap land, but I think that's actually worse. Let's just get Seat right now. There's a Mirror Enforcer, not bad. Let's go land. Then I could just play a Tog right now, because I actually kind of want to resolve Thoughtcast more than I do a Tog. So yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Let's tap like this, a Tog. Then it might not get countered because they might just be leaving up mana to kill this, but it looks like they are going to counter it. So again, this is totally fine. I could play another Atog right now, but I'd rather resolve a Thought Cast. Okay, pass. Now I'm looking just to be in great shape because they're missing land drops and I'm drawing cards, which is basically exactly where we want to be. And now we get to resolve a bunch of stuff next turn. Nice. And they missed on Augur. They're having a rough game over there. Okay, another land. It's actually pretty good. You can go up to 5, 6 artifacts. Let's just go play Great Furnace. Play Ichor Wellspring. There's a Thoughtcast. Jeez. I do kind of want to play a Tog this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts in play. I also want to resolve Thoughtcast, but since I have Deadly Dispute and Thoughtcast, I think I can just play my 2 creatures and then pass. I guess this is fine. They're going to have to spend their turn playing a removal spell on a Tog. And then I think I just let that happen because I don't need to sack this Ichor Wellspring to this Atog. I can just sack it to Deadly Dispute. Yeah, cast down, sure. See, they're so scared of that. Yeah, I could have waited and tried to combo, but now I can just draw like 5 cards next turn. Okay, maybe make that 7. Jeez. All right, let's start with Deadly Dispute. They're saying, what's your score this league? Saying 2-0. What about you? 3-1. Cool. Cool. They say soon to be 3-2. I'm saying, LOL, only game 1. There's plenty of time left in this match. Okay, we sack that, draw this, make a treasure, draw a bunch more cards. I mean, I think they are in a pretty bad spot here. Not gonna sugarcoat it. So I can play another land. So if I Thoughtcast, I go up to 9 cards, and then I can play 2 cards, go down to 7 cards. I'm actually fine to do that. So let's just Thoughtcast. There's a companion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is an insane draw from us here. Yeah, they just concede. We just literally drew 7 extra cards that turn. Deadly Dispute, Thoughtcast, Thoughtcast. I mean, I drew triple Thoughtcast plus Deadly Dispute, but I mean, that's what this deck is trying to do. Just be Affinity, but also be like the most card advantage based Affinity. This brew feels really strong to me. Okay, Dispel. Actually like Duress against their counter spells. I don't hate Cast Down as well because it can kill Gurmag Angler, which can be kind of a problem. Oh, and Pyroblast. We don't have as much post board for this matchup as I might like because I have the 2 Duress now. But I think Duress is fine because it's better against Chatterstorm than Pyroblast, obviously. You don't even want Pyroblast. And it can come in these blue matchups too. So I do like the Duress in the sideboard. I think I just take out Fling, take out Echoing Truth. We also don't know if they are Fae or Blue-Black Delver yet, right? All they showed was Counterspell, Counterspell, Augur, miss on Augur. Doesn't really mean anything. I think siding all these out is good. Can even side out like a Disciple. It's like kind of lower impact. I want to keep all my card advantage in my Togs. Guess I like reaping the Graves in this matchup too. Let's side out like 1 Mirror Enforcer. Maybe Disciple's better than Mirror Enforcer, but I think going down to 3 is a little safer. Sometimes they still have like the -1/-1 effect and stuff, so having too many of them can be kind of awkward. Yeah, I like having the cast down and the reaping the graves. Now let me try to improve on my sideboarding and just take some time and double check everything. Don't want shamans, don't want grudges. Sided out the echoing truths. Hydroblast is dead. Fling, well, 1 is okay. It's a little risky because they have a lot of removal, one for a Tog, and they can just counter the fling. This looks good to me. I'm just wondering if I want my 8th Mirror Enforcer here over like the 3rd Ichor Wellspring, go down 1 Deadly Dispute, but this seems like a nice way to get around their counter spells too by just passing, and then if they don't do anything, just end of turn Deadly Dispute, and then if they don't counter that, or if they counter that, I can untap and play stuff. So that does seem good. All right, this looks good. That was pretty fun last game, not gonna lie. I know the opponent's draw wasn't good, but just drawing 7 extra cards in one turn off Ichor Wellspring trigger, 2 off Deadly Dispute, and 4 off the double thought cast was pretty nice. All right, let's keep. F6 their turn. And which bridge? I guess I want to lead on black-red bridge, considering I drew the seat. Probably doesn't matter because I'm probably going to play bridge plus disciple next turn. I guess I could also play bridge plus star next turn. See what they do. I could also resolve prism. I think I want to play star. They countered it in the first game, which was kind of weird, but looks like they're going to again. Wow. I'm like so fine with that. Just so interesting that they're just snapping off counter spells on stars. Maybe they just have a bunch of counters and they're like, I need to just prevent them from doing their thing, but yeah, it's fine with me. All right, now I'm going to try to play a Pathetic Prism. I guess I can, yeah, my mana's good, so I should have played Pathetic Prism first. I don't actually want this to get countered though, because then I can Thoughtcast this turn as well if it doesn't. Yeah, they're just snapping off the counter. Okay. Still looking fine here. Cast down. Oh, Pristine Talisman. Okay, this is not what I thought it was at all. Jeez. It's just straight blue-black control. I mean, I would much rather play against blue-black control than blue-black Delver or Fae, because we have so much card advantage. This matchup seems rough for them. Okay. I want to draw as many cards as possible this turn. So I think I'm just leading on Thoughtcast. Oh, I can't. I have to play a land first. So I have to play my tap land. I think that's fine. I mean, I also might want to just resolve a Tog right now. So let's just do this. Let's just lead on Thoughtcast. Then I can decide if I want to resolve a Tog. Yeah, let's just resolve this. Then they have to use a removal spell on it. They can't play an Edict right now. Just playing infinite tap lands here, but like the affinity cards just make it like it doesn't even matter that much. The new artifact duels are just so good. They fix your mana, and the fact that they're indestructible helps a lot. I was not expecting this to be blue-black control. Does seem like a good matchup. That's why they said soon to be 3-2. Maybe their teachings control. Wow. They could still win though, for sure. Cast down the Atog, resolves. Bogs, lots of bogs. Interesting. Okay. There's a Galv Blast. I mean, I don't know if I need to kill this. I just don't know like what else am I really killing. Let's lead on a Prism here, because I can also just go Prism, Wellspring, Companion, Tapland, and just ignore this for now. Guess I just lead on Wellspring. Nice. Yeah, let's just play double Mirror Enforcer here. If you haven't, oh, let's play triple. If you haven't noticed, I just call everything Mirror Enforcer. Okay. Go ahead. And still with a bunch of Deadly Disputes and Thoughtcasts in the deck to just draw a bunch of cards. I don't know if they're going to have any Wrath to do with this. Teachings. If they get Echoing Decay. No, that doesn't even do it. I guess they could just get Cast Down. Yeah. Start working through the 4/4s. Yep. Drain for 1. I have to set that triggered ability. I'm just gonna go Galv Blast this, attack for 9, and then should be pretty good. Or Wellspring. That's a cycle. That's a Thoughtcast. It's another Thoughtcast. Jeez, this deck is nutty. Nice. That was a pretty fun turn too. Drawing cards is just so fun. Is there really anything better in Magic? Ooh, Deadly Dispute. That's a nice one. Just start by attacking for 9. They kind of have to do something. I have this Gallop Blast. They're at 3. Let's play Disciple. And then play a Deadly Dispute, trigger both Disciples, put them to 1. They concede, yeah. Let's see what we would have drawn. GG's opponent. A Tog plus Cast Down. Nice. Just way too much card advantage here. Good games. Nice. And advance to a pretty solid 3-0 here. Let's go round 4 and try to get up to 4-0. I'll see you there. 3-0. Welcome to round 4. We're against Raynar. Yeah, suppose we keep this. No black mana yet, but we can artifact land cycle if we have to. Fleet Furnace, so if we need to blast or want to, we can. And then I'll just... Oh, Peat Bog. Okay, so it's the Chatter. It is the Chatterstorm. Do I just Wellspring this turn, or do I artifact land cycle this turn? I think I just Wellspring, try to draw land naturally first, and if I can't, then I can land cycle. Okay, well, missing for now. I don't have a Echoing Truth here, so I'm kind of like just playing in the dark for now. The good news is I can go land cycle plus star, get a bunch of artifacts down. Opponent has to discard a card here. And no, they don't. Wow. Deck is just too strong. Let's go artifact land cycle. When I first started playing this card, I kept forgetting that it had artifact land cycle. I just was playing it as a Mirror Enforcer straight up. Let's go Vault, play star, pass the turn. Probably just die here. I mean, I think we're supposed to lose game 1 with our current configuration. We only have 2 hate cards main, and that deck is just so busted. But what, we bring in 9 cards? Or how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have 9 cards to bring in to go up to 11 hate cards, which are all essentially specifically for this matchup. You can't really have more than that. I mean, 2 hate cards main, 9 in the sideboard. I know some of the sideboard cards have other applications, like obviously Dispel and Duress can come in other random matchups, and Hydro Blast can come in against Burn, but I mean, it's all with this deck in mind, the way the sideboard build, excuse me. I'm up to 5 artifacts here. I can go up to 6, play Enforcer. I can Deadly Dispute, which doesn't bring me up an artifact, but it leaves me even on artifact count because I can sack Wellspring and this makes an artifact. Just love this card, actually. Meanwhile, opponent's going off. I'm not even paying attention. They probably have it. I haven't really even looked at what spells they were doing. I'm just looking at my own cards. Galvanic Relay. Okay. That's pretty good. That's the combo next turn. Double Relay, sure. Okay. So I have to just try to draw into Echoing Truth. So I have another land. What's the best way to do this? Probably Deadly Disputing my Ichor Wellspring. Again, I just need to hit. They're going to be able to make so many squirrels next turn. It's crazy. And Relay as well. Like, how can I beat this? I don't think I can. But I can break up this combo. And if like their next Relay is a miss or something, I don't think I can win. But I'll try. Let's see. 4 mana. Deadly Dispute will give me a treasure. Let's see. Can I play Mirror Enforcer as well? Just play land 4, 5, 6. So I can play Star. Yeah, I can. I can do all this. Let's go play Star, play Mirror Enforcer. Wonder if I want a Deadly Dispute right now. I might be able to draw more cards if I do. So let's go Deadly Dispute right now. Then I'll have Seed of the Simon plus Treasure. And then I can sack these stars to draw more cards to look for Echoing Truth. So we have a lot of looks because I'm going to draw 3 cards here. And then I can draw 2 more cards. So we have 5 more draws. All right, now we're down to 2 draws, and I have to do it after they make squirrels, so it's not looking good. But I also do play around duress in this manner, so the problem is they just have so many cards to play. They have a Seal of Fire, which is interesting to note. I guess everybody's doing that now. Duress me. Okay, well, I can still draw into Echoing Truth post duress, so that's good. Obviously, I could not have gone a Tog plus Fling there because we just drew into those. So no way for me to kill. All right, now they're just making infinite mana. And they have Chromatic Star plus Manamorphose, Rite of Flame. They can make like all the mana of any color that they want. Storm count is 7. So again, I'm basically just gonna have to have Chatterstorm, or not Chatter, have Echoing Truth be one of my top 2 cards. And I have only 2 copies, so it's not looking great. But if it is, I actually could win. Because I have 8 power in play. The problem is they're going to relay for like 17 or 20 again here. So even if I do have Echoing Truth in the top, they can probably go off again next turn. Seal of Fire. They have 12 mana. I mean, some action definitely needs to be taken against Affinity, but definitely some action needs to be taken against Chatterstorm. Like, the deck is just so good when people are bringing so much targeted hate for the deck. Again, post board, we have 11 cards for the deck, and like the matchup still isn't great just because Relay is so strong specifically. Oh, Pest Summoning, sure. I can just block those. That's not really a problem. Seal to this. I guess they can Seal a Fire, one of my companions. They should have added a little more green. They're going to have to sack a Lotus Petal now, but I don't think that really matters. All right, let's just allow them to get all these 2/2s. Oh man, they can just not play their second Chatterstorm until main 2. Oh my god, that deck is disgusting. So I need to have like double Echoing Truth here. If they don't, they shouldn't play the second one. Yeah, they're just gonna go to combat. Oh my god, they don't even need to Chatterstorm yet. They can do it main 2. I didn't think about that till right now. We'll see if they find the line. Yeah, they are. Wow. I'll keep trying. I mean, there's no reason not to. They even had the duress as well. Jeez. That is disgusting. All right, let's add blue mana draw. There's a Mirror Enforcer. They have 18 2/2 hastes attacking. They can make like a million more. Okay. We didn't find it anyway, but that is filthy what the opponent just did. Okay. Bring in 11 or 9 cards. Looks good. And then last time I sided like this. Did I side out one Deadly Dispute, one Ichor Wellspring, and keeping both flings? I think this is what I did last time. I think I like this. Oh no, I sided out. Oh no, no, I didn't. I didn't. That was for the other matchup. I think I sided out two Disciples. Even though those can help kill fast, again, they're gonna have either Gutshot or Seal of Fires that can kill those, and they're not good with Shamans, which is kind of a combo. So I think going down to two is right. And then I keep more draw spells to just draw into my hate. That's what it is. Okay, I like this. I like this. Let's go game two. This makes me not want to play the challenge. Just like it feels like there's nothing you can do here. All right, this hand is good. This hand is very good. Let's go bridge go. I think I like getting bridge down over furnace. Okay. Now I think I want to get shaman down and just like play a star. So let's just do that. I think people underestimate how much the duels help this deck. I think the dual lands for making the mana base better in this deck helps immensely, like so much. Because this deck had mana problems before, now it just doesn't really. And again, I don't think the tap lands hurt the deck that much. Rite of Flame right now, interesting. They're just gonna play like a small relay here or something. Gut shot that. If they go off, then sure. Okay, they're just playing a relay. I see. Okay. Manamorphose, Peatbog, Seal of Fire, and no second land. Interesting. Means they have a lot of spells though. Deadly Dispute is a good draw. Let's go land. Thoughtcast. I can play another Thoughtcast. Like, they're going to play this Manamorphose, guaranteed, right? Otherwise, they lose it. So I can dispel that. Then I get to play this Thoughtcast right now. I'm thinking alternatively, I can just dispel with blue mana and then Thoughtcast next turn. Deadly Disputing on my star is also decent. Then, because if I Thoughtcast right now, I have to use my star in order to dispel. I think I'm just going to pass the turn. Again, I know they're going to play this Manamorphose, right? Like, almost assuredly. They're going to play Peatbog, they're going to play Manamorphose, then I'm going to counter that, and then their Seal of Fire gets stranded. Like, they don't have any more lands, so they don't have that many options. I suppose they could play some other ritual from hand first, but then I could just counter that. Yeah, this is Manamorphose. Easy dispel. And then I can lead on Thoughtcast on my next turn and just Deadly Dispute this star away whenever I want. So yeah, being able to draw a million cards is good in this matchup to draw into more hate. Okay, let's lead on Thoughtcast. I am going to Deadly Dispute, I think right now, if I don't draw any lands. I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They only have a Peatbog right now. Don't know how safe I need to play. Like, I could just play Bridge, Star, Companion right now, but then I could get comboed. We know they only have Peatbog. I don't want to die. All right, I'm going to just play Bridge, pass. Because now I have Echoing Truth up, and if they don't do anything, I can still just Deadly Dispute away my star, which is pretty good. No land? Deck does not play very many lands. Nice. It's Deadly Dispute. Draw 3. There's another land. That's good for us. Again, that keeps our artifact count even, which I really like. Let's go land. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Companion, companion, companion. And then just play a Tog. Pass the turn. All right, they have to win through an Echoing Truth and my board. They could do that, but yeah, it's going to be tough. Duress me into combo? I wouldn't be too surprised. I also have one card on the table here. Let's not forget. Duress me, okay. Take Echoing Truth. But they have to still combo right now. Can they do that? We'll see. They're going for it. Cabal Writ. So, I mean, I could draw a card right now with Star. I don't see why not. Because I could draw Dispel and then just I win. Let's just sack this to draw. Shaman. Ooh, that was a reason to sack on my turn. Damn. Hopefully not. Hopefully don't get punished by losing the game here, but easily could. There's Star. Red mana, first day of class. I guess I could play Red Rituals first. Should have sacked on my turn. I mean, I had the Echoing Truth. I was feeling pretty safe. They had to have literally Duress into combo, into a pretty big combo. Because even right now, this isn't enough. They just have black floating. They discard Relay. Yeah, they're trying to find more different colors of mana. They might be dead here still. Oh, maybe not. I mean, a first day of class right now isn't enough because I have 4 blockers and they only have Storm 7 at the moment with 3 cards in hand. And then I can just Shaman away their board and kill them. But yeah, got to play a little bit tighter. Could have sacked to draw on my turn and still had 3 mana. No reason not to. All right, I mean, they had a big Shatterstorm here, but this is not going to do it. Let's yield to this. And no attacks from them, I assume. They have 2 cards in hand, 1 mana floating. All right. And then I just go Shaman, kill your board. I guess I can start with Prism here. And then Shaman. And then attack with everything for lethal. Can even Deadly Dispute if I want to. Might as well. Seems like fun. Deadly Dispute. Sack Prism. There's another Atog. Let's go play Shaman. Play Wellspring. Play Companion. Sack. Okay. They didn't want us to have any more fun. We got to combo there. Because I could have just gone, I was sacking to a Tog and then obviously sack 2 artifacts, deal 2 to everything, and then attack and kill them. Didn't need to do all that, but it was fun, so might as well. I think the sideboard is, I think I like the plan, so let's keep it and let's go game 3. Try to advance to 4-0 in this league. We're on the draw here. Let's hope to see a keepable hand. They pretty much snapped off a 7-card hand. If I draw a blue land, this hand gets good because I have like 3 pieces of interaction. But if I don't draw any lands, this hand doesn't do anything. I think it's just a mulligan. We have so much hate, we just need to draw lands, basically. Okay. Keep. think I can just put back one of my lands here. I'm not putting back Echoing Truth, Hydroblast, or Dispel. I could just put back the Ichor Wellspring, keep 3 lands. I actually like that better. Because then I can just play tap land into Vault, and then just continue to hit my land drops. I mean, yeah, I could get comboed on turn 2, but there's nothing I can do about that. Pauper just has tap lands, which is kind of another part of the problem of Chatterstorm, is like, if you're playing even a deck with a reasonable mana base, and you have a couple tap lands, a lot of times you need to tap land on one, and then on the play, this deck can win on turn 2. Looks like unlikely to be the case here, but still feels bad if that is like just a thing that happens like often in the format. I was thinking I'm gonna play Bridge plus like Star, but I want to leave up Hydroblast and Dispel on 3, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. Wow, they just had to discard, so they have a handful of stuff. I could just play Bridge pass. I can play like Vault plus Star pass. Now that I drew another untapped land, I think I actually like this the best. And I kind of want them to just like try to go for something here, because then it's good for me. Like if they sack this, try to play Ritual, I'm just going to counter this. If they play a card draw spell, I can't interact yet. Just leave them with 1 mana. Kind of want to just dispel this. They could have another Ritual, but they could also just fizzle. Let's go. Okay, they have a Star, but I think that was still worth it in the end. So I have a Hydroblast and a potential Echoing Truth. I think I'm just going to play Ichor Wellspring, leave up Hydroblast, and not have Echoing Truth up this turn. Alternatively, I could just play Bridge, tapped, pass. I think that's actually the safest line. I could even play Furnace, just pass the turn. They don't even have another land. They can't even make mana unless they have a Lotus Petal. They could still go off with like Lotus Petal, Ritual. I think just leaving up Hydroblast is actually enough. I'm just gonna do this. I guess I should crack Star. Should have done this first. Bad sequencing on my part. Another Hydroblast. It's actually good against Duress. Disciple. Okay. Pass. Now I only have 1 blue source though. Maybe shouldn't have sacked Star at all. We'll see. If they don't have a land, then they can't do anything. They can't even activate this. So that's a possibility. I mean, they didn't have a land last turn. Yeah, it looks like they're just passing. Okay, nice. That is good. Let's just go Bridge, Disciple, pass the turn. There's a Lotus Petal. Okay, we're just passing. Nice. Now we have double blue source up. I think I want to play Prism. Still have either double Hydroblast or Echoing Truth up, which is all pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to play Vault. So then I have like Echoing Truth and 1 Hydroblast, or still essentially double interaction up still. Okay. And if they don't draw land, then they're just on Lotus Petal mana, and that's it. Okay, drain for 1. Not drain, just deal. They lose 1 life. That's always yes to this. Can't now. I don't want to be F6. I don't know if I am. Rite of Flame. I'm going to counter this. We have a lot of Deadly Disputes and Thoughtcasts in the deck as well. If opponent salts off in chat, they have no right to salt off in chat playing that deck. Okay, we don't really have anything going. We need any of our card advantage spells. Deadly Dispute is probably our best draw, considering we have a Wellspring sitting here, because then it's just Ancestral Recall. But they don't have any lands. They're just sitting here. Lotus Petal, no Ritual. Okay. Mirror Enforcer. Okay, that's a clock. It's Enforcer, and then just keep attacking for one. Two pieces of interaction versus their no land draw is pretty solid. And we're flooded over here, so it's definitely a flood versus screw matchup here. They have 8 cards in hand, but can they deploy them? Land is good for them. And really flooded here. A Tog would be lethal. Just need to not die through Hydroblast and Echoing Truth, which could still happen as well. Duress. Oh no. Okay. Can't interact with Duress. The good thing is, like, they probably have to take Echoing Truth, and then if that's the case, I can Hydroblast a first day of class, so it's kind of like annoying for them. They take the Hydroblast. Okay. Interesting. Also drain them for 2 here with this Disciple. Yep, drain for 1. Should just always yes and yield. Rite of Flame. I think I'm just supposed to counter it. Oh no, I can't counter it. Okay. I thought they took the other card for a second. Okay, resolves. Cabal Writ. So if they just play one first day of class into Chatterstorm, they can still go off. And if they have a Seal of Fire, they can play that to play around Echoing Truth by Seal of Firing their own squirrel, whichever one I target. Knight's Whisper go to 5. Just needed 1 payoff. 1 Atog, a draw spell would have done wonders. Only 18 land on the deck. How many do we have out? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of our 18 in the top 17. That's brutal. Wow. Into Duress. Into Kill Me. That sucks. All right. Do they have the win? They have Storm 5. They have 5 cards in hand. Feels pretty bad if we just lose here, which I think we're going to. All they need is first day of class into Chatterstorm with a couple more Storm, and they have 5 mana. I think I played fine, like Hydroblasting it and dispelling the spells that I did. It bought me a lot of time. I think I just got unlucky to draw a few too many lands, but still not even over. First day of class into Chatterstorm is not lethal right now. I could easily just draw a Tog for the win. I have a lot of cards that are lethal. I also have a lot of pretty mediocre draws, like just a companion. Most of my stuff draws cards though in the deck. I could draw like another piece of interaction. I could even draw another Echoing Truth. They first day of class and loot with first day of class. Interesting. They're looting with Star down to 4. We do not have Galvanic Blast, which I do not think is good in the matchup. Yes, you can just 4 them, but they might just have to Chatterstorm right here, and then that's not lethal. That gives me another turn. Okay, Chatterstorm. Storm 9. It's only 18 damage. They're at 4. They have to even hold back with at least 1. And top deck, please. They're holding back with 2. Oh, Kark Clan Shaman is also an out because I can just sack my board, kill them with Disciple. So many outs. One time. Let's do the upkeep sweat, shall we? Hut. Hut. Let's make the opponent sweat here. Ah. Nice. We got it. We got there. Made the opponent sweat it out. Yes, yes. Always yes. And we got him. Beat Chatterstorm again. Whew! Up to 4-0. That was a sweat, man. Opponent's draw was bad, let's be honest. But they still went off through Dispel, Hydro Blast, Echoing Truth. So how bad was it really? Yeah, we didn't really do much, but we had 4 pieces of interaction that they were really close to beating. So wow, that was close. GG's. Whew, that was a sweat. Let's see what our next draw would have been. Okay, well, Magic Online won't let us. Classic quality program here. 4-0. I'll see you. Try to get the 5-0 here. See you in round 5. All right, welcome to round 5. Going for the 5-0 here with this cool Grixis Affinity Deadly Dispute deck. Would you like to play first? Yes. It also took me almost a half hour to get paired for this. to get paired for this, which is another reason why like Pauper can kind of suck when like the format's bad. Not many people are playing it. It takes so long to get paired sometimes. And then on top of that, we had somebody win trading, which is just where they're on 2 of their own accounts and they just try to get paired against each other for like a slight profit. And then if they get paired against anybody else other than their own account, they just don't accept the match and there's no punishment. So like if I'm trying to get paired, it'll pair me against somebody, they reject the pairing, and then I just try to get paired again, but then that just keeps happening over and over, and it just sucks so bad. Like it took me so long to get paired because of it. So I wish Wizards or Magic Online would do something about that. All right. That being said, where are we at here with this hand? This hand's pretty bad on the play. Like we have to star and then hope to draw land like on the first turn. I think I just need to mulligan. They mulligan to 6. I kind of want to keep this on 6 and just cycle all these stars to try to hit lands. I'm going to keep. This is pretty bad as well, but I think I like it. I could get ultra greedy and also lead on Disciple to try to start cycling, but just seems like that seems pretty bad as well. I can just put back Disciple. I don't think I really have time to play that right now. Okay. We don't need an upkeep stop. We were just sweating last round. I have 2 draws for a land now. And if I hit a land, then I'm in a pretty good position. This is burn. Okay. Couple Hydro Blasts, and that's about it. Let's go add blue mana. Draw. Land is perfect. So that was nice to be able to hit there. The bad news is we don't really have much else going on. I can cast a Thoughtcast next turn, and I can use the Chromatic Star trick in order to Thoughtcast, but I don't think I can use double star in order to Thoughtcast. Maybe if yeah, I don't think I can. Okay, well, they Rift Bolt me, skewer me, and suspend another Rift Bolt, and there's a land. Okay. Let's just go seat into Thoughtcast, I think. So drawing cards. Okay. I do want to play a Tog this turn, but I likely don't have a win next turn anyway. Then I'd have to sack one of my lands to a Tog. So I think what I would rather do is just play Prism this turn. I could have played Deadly Dispute this turn, sacking my Chromatic Star, which would have been decent. But I think I like just getting this artifact down. Now if I draw some like 4/4s, I can deploy those more easily. I can play a Tog next turn and then go for the win after that if I don't die. I mean, we did hit on this hand, but we're kind of just getting burned out. I have 2 Duress, 2 Hydroblast, a Dispel, and that's it. Okay. I'm at 8. They have a Rift Bolt suspended and 2 cards in hand, and we know they don't have any more lands. So I'm going to start with Deadly Dispute here, I think. Not sure what we can even draw really to interact at this point. We kind of just have to hope. Another companion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts. I want to play a Tog this turn for sure. I think we're just going to lose though here. So I can play Companion, and then play a Tog using my treasure. So I would have the turn 5 win, but it looks like we're going to die most likely. there's nothing really to draw into at this point anyway. Like, I just have to hope they don't have, what, two more bolts in hand for last two cards. Like, not sure what else they could have. Like, if they had a curse or something, they would have played that. They could have bolt plus fire blast. They have a lot of ways to kill us. Literally just played 7 lightning bolts here. Or 1 fire blast. Okay. Died game 1 against Burn. That was rough. That was their turn 4, wasn't it? I was on the play. They mulliganed to 6 and still had a turn 4 win. Jeez. Okay. Hydroblasts, Dispel, and Duress. 5 sideboard cards. I guess Cast Down is also reasonable. I'm not sure if we're going to want it. Echoing Truth is bad. I don't know if we have time to draw this many cards. I also don't know if we need Cast Down. We already have double Hydroblast, quad Galv Blast. Like, they don't have that many creatures, but killing the creatures they do have is important. I wonder if I'm just supposed to go, like, down all these Deadly Disputes. I don't have, like, already the much bigger deck just with all my Mirror Enforcers and stuff, and I don't necessarily have time in this matchup to just be dirtling drawing cards. I think this is a good sideboard plan. I don't think Echoing Truth is that good when we could just have Galv Blast, Cast Down, Hydroblast, Duress. Like, these are much more efficient cards. Like, bouncing their thing is not nearly as good. Double check here. Truth, Reaping, Shaman I don't want. Ancient Grudge, no. I think Deadly Dispute is the card I don't want. I want Disciple, Atog, Fling, and I want all my 4/4s. So, yeah, looks good. I still think Thoughtcast is good enough because that's a little bit less clunky than Deadly Dispute. It's the better draw spell. And like 2 Wicker Wellspring seems like plenty as well. I mean, we could even have like Echoing Truth over Thoughtcast or something, but at some point you do want to still function and still draw cards. Let's go game 2. We got this Burn player easy in the next 2 games. All right, game 2 on the play. Gotta keep, I think. Hope to just Thoughtcast into a bunch of 4/4s here. Can just go Bridge into Wellspring, and then we'll see what we draw. Just snap off this hand though. Can draw into like Hydroblasts and Dispel and all the cards we need to draw into. Burn kind of just does ignore like what all the other decks are trying to do. All the other top decks, like you just try to raise Chatterstorm, which seems pretty bad. I wonder if they have any good sideboard cards in Burn for Chatterstorm. I guess they just play like Cannonades or the creature, the 1-mana 1/1, and then you can pay 2, sack it, and reveal X red cards from your hand, deal X damage to each creature without flying. They could play that. They could play Cannonade. So they have some cards against Chatterstorm, I guess. Looks like opponents in the tank or they're just not here. Let me pause for a second until they get back. All right, looks like they're back. Just gonna go Bridge, pass. I don't want to see the turn 1/1-drop creature. Okay, Cave is kind of scary because they probably don't have many lands. Dispel was a good draw. Can allow us to survive. Really like Dispel. Nice. Land is great too, and Vault was the best land we could have drawn. Now I can just fire off like multiple Thoughtcasts next turn if I want. Rift Bolt, Suspend, no extra lands. All right, they have a lot of gas, but hopefully they just can't quite deploy everything in time. So, what's the best land? I can go to 4 artifacts. I could just play a Mirror Enforcer. That seems worse than firing off like infinite Thoughtcasts here. So I'm going to go Vault, Thoughtcast, and then reassess. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I Thoughtcast again up to 8 cards, and then I can just Disciple. And if they want to kill Disciple, that's fine. Just Thoughtcast again right now. There's a Hydroblast. Okay, that's actually good. And a 4th Thoughtcast. Jeez. Could also play Star over Disciple, but I think I like playing Disciple here. We're just in great shape now. I mean, obviously the triple Thoughtcast draw into the fourth Thoughtcast in the top 14 cards is when you hit your land drops is going to be pretty nutty, especially opponents just on, oh, they hit their land. Okay, that's scary. Now they can hit for 2 with their Lava Runner as well. I think I'm supposed to chump here. I don't think I need this Disciple. And if I just play a 1-mana gain 2, I think it's worth. It's a weird play, but I like it. Okay, this is actually pretty great. So I can go Vault. That's 5 artifacts. 6 artifacts. I'm going to just play Enforcer and a Tog, and then just, I'm not in any danger of really dying right now, so I can just play both of my creatures out here. And then I'm just not going to sack any artifacts, just so I have 2 things I can sack to a Tog. And then I can draw cards and play removal spells and stuff next turn. If they attack with Lava Runner, I'll probably just block with Enforcer. That way I can threaten to kill next turn with a Tog more easily. And again, I don't think I can die this turn. If they went like land, triple bolt, fire blast, that's still not lethal, so. Okay, bolt, suspend rift bolt. This is fine. Looking good here. There's a cast down. Okay, so I think I might just be able to have lethal. Let's see. I guess I start by just drawing by sacking with Wellspring. Could start with Thoughtcast, but who knows? I think this is better. Not going to overthink it. There's an Enforcer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was a reason to play Thoughtcast first. Let's Thoughtcast now. There's another Enforcer. Should I just Thoughtcast again? I think I'm safe to do so. Because then I can still cast down. I can't necessarily cast down and play both Enforcers out. Is that just lethal if I do that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 8 times 2 is 16, 19. Oh, that's sacking Enforcer. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14, 17, 21. Okay, let's just not chance it. So let's just play Enforcer. Play another Enforcer. I guess I can Thoughtcast and then I can just sack Star, but let's just not mess around here. Let's just sack Star now. I can just cast down this. Okay, there's a land. Okay, sure. And then let's just go cast down. And attack for lethal. Sack. 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 You know the drill. It's 19, 21, 17 plus 4. They can't Fire Blast or anything. Nice. That was a pretty nutty draw from us. And they got stuck on 1 land for a second. All right, feeling good. We're on the draw, but we have pretty decent sideboard actually here with double Duress, double Hydroblast, Dispel. Looks good. Let's run it. All the marbles for the 5-0 here. I would have loved to 5-0 with this Deadly Dispute deck. It would be sweet. We have the Duress, but we only have 1 land. We draw a land. This hand's actually pretty good. 17 lands left in the deck. 17 lands out of 53 is not that many, actually. We have a 32% chance to draw a land, but we only have 2 chances. I think I'm just going to mulligan and just try for better. Oh, no. Do we have to keep this on 6? It's even worse. I think I'm just going to go to 5. All right, now we have to keep. Man, that sucks. Keep. Let's get this Disciple out of there and a Mirror Enforcer out of there, or a Tog. Oh man. Not a good way to go when you're just trying for the 5-0. Just to draw 3 1-land hands. Okay, well I can shock that on 2. Was not a good draw. Actually wouldn't mind seeing... Okay, that's fine too. I don't have any artifacts for that to kill yet. I'm just going to kill the Lava Runner first. There's a Duress. Just shock this right now. Pass. Can shock the Gorilla Shaman next turn if I want. If I draw a land that Gorilla Shaman could kill. Keldon Marauders. Okay, well that might hit me for 5. Nothing I can really do. Hitting for 1. So I'm down to 17. This is going to hit for 4 more, down to 13. There's a Prism. Yep, pretty crappy. They only have 3 cards left, but it's probably all burn spells. Don't really want to see another Keldon Marauders. They might just have like a bunch of lands. Could come back here. Not if I never draw a land. Needed to draw a land like just at any point here. I'm down to 13. Hopefully they just have like, hopefully they're super flooded, allow me to get back into it. Looks like, I mean, they already have 5 lands, which is way too many. Oh god, this is so brutal. I need to draw an untapped land next turn. They're so flooded, they're giving me a chance. Oh no! Come on. I have to just discard a Tog here. This is so bad. I need another land. Meanwhile, they have 4 cards in hand. I'm at 13. Please, no, not like this. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to go land, pass, and then plan to cycle Companion. Leave up Galv Blast as well. They smashed to smithereens that. So they have a bunch of hate for us. I wonder if I should get another indestructible artifact. I feel like no, I should just arrest them. Because I mean, I could just get another tap land, take it slow. Just don't know if I really have time for that. Just get Vault. Because they could easily have more copies of like Smash and or Gorilla Shaman. Probably just more copies of Smash in their deck. Need to draw like Hydroblast here. That would be a great draw. Go like Duress plus Hydroblast. Alright, they just kill us. Okay, not yet. I can play a Disciple to try to chump. There's a Lava Runner, hit us down to 4, and then Fire Blast us. This felt pretty bad. Okay, we're not dead yet, but I mean, essentially we are, right? Because I have to Galv Blast this and play Disciple to chump this. And then I go to 3. I can't Duress. Alright, let's just do what we can do. They have to draw like infinite lands. There's just no way. Gotta chump this, and then I'm at 3. I don't really have a way to gain life. Maybe if they get incredibly unlucky. But most of their spells, I think, kill us at this point. Cycle Forgotten Cave. I chump. And then any 3 damage spell kills us, because then this will trigger. Smash, sure. And they got so flooded. That is brutal. Brutal way to go. Good games. Even though they had like the artifact land hate, if we had drawn like a land earlier, I think we could have gotten back in this game. But now we're just dead. Lost the 5-0 there. That was brutal. Felt pretty rough. Still got a 4-1 with the deck, and honestly felt pretty unlucky there in game three. Just had 3 1-land hands, kept on 5, and didn't get there. So that'll happen. Deck felt great. Honestly, wouldn't change anything. If I do end up playing in the challenge, which is still up in the air, I'll probably play this. Maybe even have like one more main board hate card for Chatterstorm. Like maybe move like either the third Echoing Truth to the main or something. Maybe even go down to 3 Disciple, just because I don't want too many like non-action cards in the deck. So it could go down to like 3 Disciple, 3 Echoing Truth, just because again the format is just so like so broken at this point. So you just really need to bring as much hate for Chatterstorm as possible. That I haven't decided yet, but thanks so much for watching this video. Had a good time recording it. So close to the 5-0, just bricked on the last game there. Felt like I played reasonable, not the best, not the worst. Channel, youtube.com/snapbolt. Again, if you want to support me, subscribe to the channel. You can click on this dog right here. There's a link down below to go to the channel or subscribe. So thank you so much if you want to support me. Appreciate that. And until next time, peace.